You're not Devon. Barrier Lance Plus, swap Ruptured Sky, Distant Counter, QR3, Threat Attack Speed 3, IOT Shield. Somebody went crazy and made the best Cormag I've seen to date. Not like many people made Cormag anyways, even though Cormag's very interesting. We did say in our review of him, which was released, because that was the last time. It was delayed, but it got released. This Cormag is really, really good. We weren't really sure how to build Cormag, because he kind of seemed like he could do everything. His speed wasn't atrocious, it was at 32. His attack was pretty high at 36. His defensive stats were really respectable. His HP was fairly high. Like, everything about him was really good. He was basically, in our books, better than Valter. But he didn't have a unique lance, and he didn't really just speak to us like as to what build was best for him. With that said, we could see someone's interpretation here. Barrier Lance Plus, add 7 more res. Ruptured Sky, Distant Counter. That is most likely, you know, from... We just have to double check to see if there's the wave skill for speed. Unless you didn't learn it. Unless you took... Wait, there isn't? Because Ruptured Sky is... Unless you didn't care about the others. Okay. I mean, you couldn't max it out anyways, but... Yeah, alright. I'm still just willing to bet this is from male Byleth. Most of these are from male Byleth when you see Ruptured Sky and Distant Counter together. QR3, Threat Attack Speed 3, that is from Alm. And yeah, IOT Shield. IOT Shield with DC works really well. This helps him a lot against archers. He will still die to, like, Merrick, but no one uses Merrick, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, this is a super expensive build. That's 30 res, 37 defense, and a really fast Ruptured Sky. 35 speed is really respectable too, because it can stop a lot of doubles, and because it only needs 2 cooldown, you can take 1 hit, counter, and then your next attack is your Ruptured Sky, and that should probably get the kill. But yeah, DCQR, threat attack speed. This is really good if you can, especially get the threat attack. But this doesn't really work very well when you're baiting against range heroes, so yeah. Melee heroes though stretches your defense to 42, which just works out a lot better because against reds and whatnot, when there's 60 attacks, you're taking minimum damage. Yeah, I like this, and yeah, the extra 5 speed. So I like how you didn't nuke his speed. Technically he could use Brave Lance pretty well, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, I like this Cormag a lot. It's very interesting. It's light blessed, so you're using him this season. He also has Desperation 3. I'm surprised you like him so much. I'm surprised he learned Dull Close. That's actually one of his better skills. But yeah, good job. Hero? Cormag, 40 plus 2, 1 flower. People really like Cormag. Hey you, Sacred Stone Boy.
Yeah.
What's so memorable about Cormag?
He's a beast.
But the amount of influence that he's had, because we've seen a couple of really good Cormags.
People have been like dying to get him.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was that popular.
I've heard like people just constantly talk about him. They've really wanted him for a while now.
I see. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, Darting Blows, 30 impact, that works really well. Get him to 39 speed. Yeah. I think this 30 impact with Fire Sweep is unnecessary though. You can't get hit more than 1 time. The defense isn't really doing anything. What the heck? I would go back to Slaying Lance if you're gonna use that. If you're gonna use Sturdy Impact. Or Barrier Lance. Or Wagasa even. Wow, you have a lot of lances on him. It's for Null Sea Disrupt. Oh yeah, if you go against something that has Null Sea Disrupt, you will indeed use that plus 10 defense. Yeah, that's a bit awkward. I would just switch weapons or go Swiss Barrel just to make sure. Actually, Swiss Barrel works a lot better here because 6 plus 4 plus is 10, so 43 speed gets you to double on just most things. Which you want to do. And since they can't counterattack, the extra defense does nothing. And this is 4 attack, on your hero instead of 6. So yeah, that's big. You have both attack res link and defense res link. If you're gonna keep defense res link, why'd you keep fire sweep? This is just weird. Nim's ignored me. What? What'd I ignore? Cormag fights for his friends. Is that true? By the way, Tarantula, I was looking for you in the Nimdom Discord. Because you're actually one of the top donors. I wanted to give you the top donor tag. But I couldn't find you. I'm not sure if you're in there, but I would feel bad if you are and I didn't give it to you. I mean, we gave it to Tayman today. And he's at, like, the bottom of the list here. I think you're in top 5. Anyways, yeah, interesting Cormag. But definitely switch that Lance off, because you can't use it really well.
Who really made Cormag? Oh, wait, I like this build, too. Cormag has really respectable defense. And it's not that hard to get a Vanguard plus. Because Vanguard should come on... Uh-oh. No, I forgot who Vanguard comes on. Let me look it up. Yeah. Alright, there you go. That's why. It's not that hard to get it. You just need to get it yourself with Taya, which is, you know, 4-star lock. So just get her, upgrade her, and just take the Vanguard plus. She also has steady posture, doesn't she? Yeah, steady posture with Vanguard plus. That's really good. 4 defense plus another 7 with his already respectable 34. That gets him to 45. And guard's not bad at all. That makes a lot of sense, especially because you're doing darting stance, steady posture. So you add 6 plus 4 equals 45. 45 speed. That means it's more than enough to not need it. Not need QR, which is perfect. Whisper 1. QR3. Yeah, a lot of people just drop QR3 on him. So yeah, if you don't want to use guard 3, you have dull close, which is also a really good ability to drop on him. But yeah, defense opening, yeah, keep that. That's not bad at all. I actually like defense opening. I still find it really weird he got defense opening, but works super well on him. But yeah, charge up your Ignis, nuke the next battle. 50 attacks, respectable. I actually like this a lot from Taya. Steady posture Vanguard. Pulling on it. Whoa! Psyched, aren't you here? Man, get your Fs out. That sucks. His attack is kind of crummy, and he needs his opponent to be on 100% to get more attack and speed, defense, and res. But like when you drop his speed by this much, I know you're using Squad Ace N3, but like, oh man, that is rough. Effectively, he gets 3 more speed and another 4 here, so you get to 44. And it works out, but that's because you're using Squad Ace N3. Ideally, you would put something else here, because he's a fine Gale Forcer, right? So he can use Heavy Blade and make Gale Force work. Though you probably use Heavy Blade on somebody else, but if you really want to make his like best build, I would say it's still Gale Force. Yeah. Anyways, it's not ideal seal to use Squad Ace N3. His defense, for example, is not very high, so if you had used Sturdy Blow, for example, or something. Though you could use Sturdy Blow on somebody else. Either way, I highly doubt this is the most ideal seal for him, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah. I wouldn't really change his base build. He basically needs a low attack speed, and he needs more attack and defense. That's why I'm searching Sturdy Blow, because he needs to increase his defense. That way when he gets attack, it's 6 plus 4 plus another 4. That could get him to like 42. Yeah, that could be a lot more respectable. 42, 48, yeah. Then he becomes quite good defensively, so he can just tank the damage and keep slow attack speed. But yeah, that's the reason why I'm not suggesting Squad Ace N3. Hell, he could even use Darting Blow. Not Darting Blow, Sturdy Blow. No, not Sturdy Blow. Armored Blow. Armored Blow? Guardian's Bow, Glimmer, Life and Death. Special Spiral, Pulse Smoke, Sturdy Blow. Sturdy Blow works, but it just doesn't get calculated into the AoE. But you're not using AoE, you're using Glimmer. Why Glimmer? You know what would actually be perfect on Igrene? It's Draconic Aura, because her attack is so high. It's at 58. And because this triggers most of the time, she should be able to have some more than enough attack. It's way better than Glimmer.
That's for sure. And it would use Pulse Smoke more properly. Because it goes from 3 cooldown to 2, so this special spiral drops to 0. Anyways, oh sorry, I was distracted. But yeah, anyways, yeah, I just find Glimmer really weird. Don't bother with Glimmer. Sturdy Blow, it kind of works, but yeah, this is kind of weird. Just pick a different special is all I have to say. Oh, Luna would be better, but yeah, Draconic Aura because her attack is so high, it works the best. I feel like Draconic Aura gets like neglected a ton, but it's actually really good. It's just most heroes can't use it.
I think Luna would work out a little bit better there, since it's a little bit more consistent when it comes to tanks.
Yeah, that is true, but for me, like, it's so hard to get your hands on Draconic Aura. To actually use it. In most situations, yeah. In most situations, you don't have a choice but to go Luna. Yeah, this is one of the rare situations. Basically what I would say, like, if you're over 55 attack, especially if you're in the 60s, which she effectively is, consider that. But yeah, +2, +2, +2, +2. So 3 Igrenes. They only got you to plus defense. Rip. Some of you guys just really could not wait for Echidna. Steady Breath Wrath. That is an old school build. Though it's perfect with rear guard. Oh, you didn't refine rear guard. Yeah, refine this for defense or speed. 39 speed is really respectable, but 42 would be very, very good on her. But of course, more defense helps a lot here. And also she can charge fast ethers. This is very much reminiscent of... Yeah. I've seen this build on Black Knights, well, when they use ether instead of Black Luna. Yeah, this is just good. Close defense with Steady Breath, that adds 10, so that reaches 40. Add another 7, so that reaches 47. So that's a lot of defense up close. Her res is real respectable too. It gets to 33. With her HP and speed, she'll be fine. Wings of Mercy, Renewal 2, Wrath. I'm surprised somebody went this far already. At least you got lucky. Jeez. If you got a bad IV, Echidna, I feel bad for you.
I wouldn't.
Why?
Because you're pulling a little bit too early.
Yeah, that's the thing. And finally, oh my goodness. We have Blinding Kill. With the most different Igrene I've seen, and I think I'll ever see. A defensive Igrene. What would even be the point? I don't know. You add 6 defense, add 6 defense, so she gets to a blistering, like, impenetrable 38 defense, and then you add another 6 to 27 res.
Man, that is sure a crazy speed stat. Oh boy. Oh man.
Yeah, don't do this, guys. There's no point. I don't know. Don't bother with this.
I'm in class, but here's $1.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Yay Man. I don't know what to say. Just don't do this. Just don't do this. That's all I have to say. Okay. Special Spiral, though, I'm not so sure about that. She's not a great user of Special Spiral. I guess, no, she is, if you go all in on offense, but you're going Brazen first. And just for Moonbows? That's peculiar. Instant Moonbow doesn't really change much. And because you're using Brazens, you don't want a Noon Time. That That is not my favorite. But once she's in Brazen, it's +7 to everything. So 55. And when she's attack, extra 7 defense. I would refine this for speed, by the way. Just get her 39. You don't want to get hit more than 2 times. More than 1 time, actually. 30 defense, 21 res. Yeah, once you get into this, it's kind of interesting with the Moonbills. Because technically she has 55 attack, but you're not one-shotting. You still need the second shot. I don't know. Weird. I think you try to use her Brazen Speed res and just try to keep it and go from there. But then I would have definitely not done Special Spiral. Who's that Special Spiral from? PP cool. What would you do with Special Spiral in this situation?
It's probably from Lewin given attack wave.
That's
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I wouldn't use it on her, honestly.
I don't, especially if you're running rear guard. No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
no.
too late. It's here.
You would probably... I think Spiral is best when it's like slaying or blowed out even with a 2-turn special, but
Yeah, you need to
Rigard?
have as much damage as possible.
with Rigard, I just don't see it being that great.
Yeah. To be honest, I would have just, if I were you, I would have just. Oh, I'm not sure anymore. If you're intent on keeping the Brazen set, then it's gonna be awkward here. If you're not intent on keeping the Brazen set, because here's the thing, even with +7 and +7 here, that only gets her to 44 defense. That's not really high. And
Yeah.
that means even if you got like Bonfire here and she gets hit 1 time and she returns fire with a Bonfire, it's not even that much damage. I mean, it's still a fair amount, but you gotta keep in mind her attack's not that high. Yeah, 44 defense Bonfires doesn't necessarily nuke. So if you, in that case, it doesn't. Ooh, I don't know. I mean, she probably doesn't get hit twice. I don't know. This is just too weird. If I would use her offensively, if in this case, go Slaying Axe, Slaying Special Spiral. No, I can't really think of something. Even though technically she does, but I don't think she shines well in that.
If you're already at this point, I mean, I can't really. I mean, technically, you're at that no consequence point where you can just kill her for Special Spiral, but if you're gonna commit to this, then you're gonna need Slaying.
Yeah. And to be fair, this isn't a crazy good IVs. It's minus HP plus res, so. And chances are she demotes, which is why we don't suggest pulling on her for now.
To be honest, I was already looking at her from the perspective of demoting. That's why I said water.
Yeah.
Copies are going to be hard to come by though, since she is 4 to 5. She would be 4 to 5 stars, so.
That is, of course, unless we get a mass demote, in which case she wouldn't last very long there.
Yeah, but like, I don't really trust in those.
I don't either. I'm just saying it'd be kind of funny.
Alright. So if I had to pick a build, and I would just make her offensive because you're going to use Special Spiral now. She doesn't really have the attack to really make a good nuker, and AoE physical nukes up close is kind of difficult to do correctly. So I would probably go for 30 defense fast bonfires wouldn't really make a lot of sense.
It's only 15 damage per
Yeah.
combat, and your 48 attack isn't really complimenting.
So
Even
Luna,
55.
it would be Luna. So
Yeah.
Luna, double blows I would do. So sturdy blow for the seal. You gotta increase her defense because it's not very high. Slaying Axe, Special Spiral. You think double
could
sturdy
keep the-
blow?
I don't know. I mean, you still could technically keep to the Brazens, simply on the fact that if you need to get into Special Spiral range, chances are you're going to have to do a combat getting hurt.
Oh yeah, you're right about that. Okay, so say you keep the Brazens, then I would do double Brazen attack defense. If you're serious about nuking, you...
Well, if you're serious about nuking, you're going to need double Brazen attack defense.
Yeah. Double Brazen attack defense, and that way... It still only drops to 1 cooldown, but at least that way you can get attacked and just nuke them. Or if she doubles, she can attack, tank a hit, and then attack. So I would do that, to be honest.
Yeah, something like that.
Actually, no, it's not, because with slaying, it drops to...
Oh, slaying
yeah.
bonfire, yeah, it's good.
It's instant
That's
bonfires.
slaying.
Okay, yeah, so the suggestion would be double brazen attack defense. That's also cheap, because it's just one more Ares. Yeah, and that way you have... Again, it would still be 44 defense bonfires.
Yeah, and you could run speed refine if you're really worried about the speed. You're going to lose some brazen speed res.
Yeah.
Of course, if you're going full physical, you're going to want either attack or defense boon in the future, but picking and choosing that right now isn't exactly something you can do.
Yep. But yeah, that's our suggestion. Double brazen attack defense, bonfire, with slaying axe, fine for speed. You can also go for defense, but speed just ensures she doesn't get in trouble getting two brazens.
Yeah.
And attack smoke's fine as well, but defense smoke could go a long way as well.
It's nice survivability when you have to put yourself in brazen range.
Yeah, I guess. Because once you get into brazen range, I'm not sure how much of this matters, because you should start actually just nuking them. It's not just the 44 defense, it's the fact you're adding 14 more attack on her, which is why she should actually start kind of nuking one-shotting.
Yeah.
She's my favorite green after Ephraim. Really? Dang.
That's interesting.
I don't remember her in the game, I'm sorry.
I never played this game, my bias is...
And it isn't actually Special Spiral. Oh, okay, that's what you meant. Yeah, that actually helps quite a bit. Because she has to make sure she survives that first shot. And because you're not using Mystic Boost, the dragons will target her defense. Though, to be honest, she should probably get the shot in one shot. But just in case she doesn't. Just in case she doesn't get the shot. Get the kill in one shot. This gives her extra... Drops her attack by 3, so it adds essentially the same thing as 3 more defense to her. And it drops their defense by 3, which effectively makes this like 55 attack, which gets to 61, which is flat out 90. So yeah, she'll probably survive the attack, and then if they don't survive, if she doesn't one-shot them, she'll survive the attack, and then she'll kill them with the second blow, because she should outspeed just about most dragons. At 46 speed, you outspeed most dragons. Huh. Okay. I just think... Okay, threat attack speed's not really necessary, but whatever. I guess it could help her survive. There's not really good C skills anyways. I guess speed res gap is something fine to keep on her as well. Just use her as a buffer. Savage Blow. Yeah, why not? Why not? Because once you're in the Ruptured Skyland, that might be enough to get the kill. I don't know. This is so weird. Alright. Finally, Prime. Fury Wings of Mercy, Speed Res Gap, Chill Speed, Luna, Dragon Slasher. Plus, that's super good. Because that's exactly how I build her. You got her C skill, just keep it. Wings of Mercy is perfect for Fury is great and all. So yeah. That's how I do it. Huh, plus res. Plus res. You know, I would... If you're going after dragons, I would even go after plus defense, because they're going to target the lower defense or res. And yeah, that's perfect.
I don't think the +3 defense would really make a difference.
Yeah, well, this gets her to 57. Right? Yeah, that gets her to 57. 60 is enough to take a hit. 60 is enough to take a hit in a lot of situations. But yeah, a lot of dragons find themselves hitting 60 or above at this point. But yeah, if it's all about taking one shot, no, I would go defense just to patch it up, and that's enough. That should be enough. It's ideally you reach at least 61, but you're kidding me. How can you say you don't regret this? Color, did you say you were done with being a crazy person? Color, did you not say you were done being a crazy person and spending on this game? Are you kidding me? What the heck is the point? Why in the world was this necessary? Alright, let's break this madness down, because don't get it mixed up. It is pure madness. Okay, so here's the thing. So 40 plus 10, 5 flowers. She's a new hero. This is what she looks like when she's maxed out. This is hardly a dancer anymore, because this Larum is built to kill stuff. It's plus attack, so it's 44 HP, 52 attack, 46 speed, 23 defense, 35 res. You can tell Color actually really cared, because he actually used Dragon Flowers here. And I've seen Color send me like plus 10 heroes with like no Dragon Flowers on them, so yep, this is one of those cases. But yeah, Dragon Slasher plus Dance, Ruptured Sky, Sturdy Impact, Desperation, Threat Attack, Speed, Flashing Blade 3. But yeah, so she attacks. They hit her one time. They can only hit her one time, and she Ruptured Skies them, which is super powerful because it's extra 40% damage on dragons or beasts, and this already does effect against damage. So if it's a dragon, it's 100% dead. And once she's in Desperation, she just kills dragons for free.
Nims.
What?
Read the skills.
What? Oh yeah, she can't use Desperation. That's right! That is so awkward. Yeah, because this is a Hardy Bearing effect. In other words, you can't use Desperation. If you really want to, just use Mystic Boost. That would be better in keeping her alive, since she can only get hit one time anyways. And against dragons, it'll target her res instead. Oh yeah, that was gonna be Splashy Bucket. Wait, what? Okay. Anyways, as your complete nut job, you have completed. Yeah, just switch the B skill to like anything else, and you'll be good. I can't believe you did this, and I can't believe you made that mistake. It's okay. I mean, when you're a whale, Desperation's the last thing you should care about, right? But all right. Brennan attacks B3. I don't even know how necessary this is. Which is to say, it's not at all. Because you should be attacking something. And you don't need this. She's quick enough. Alright.
Hey, your chat is clogged and that's supposed to be Splashy Bucket, but Hanoka said no.
I see.